Welcome to Daily Spotlight with Jeremy. This is a space where we talk about purpose, potential, and how you can align your life with the gifts that you've been born to express, and how you can turn those things into meaningful impact that the world will benefit from. I thought that writing a book would change my life. But guess what? It didn't. And the lessons that followed is exactly the reason why I made this video, because it is one of the most important things that I have learned about how to turn your gifts into something real. So stay with me. And before we go further, I just want to say that this is not specifically for authors. This is for anyone who knows that deep down they were made for more. And that's something I know that most people inside have within them, because we're all born for something unique. We're not seeing the results yet, then this daily spotlight is for you. There's a proverb that has stayed with me for this long, and it is the fact that an unplowed field still produces food for the poor, but injustice sweeps it away. And an unplowed field here means the potential that you have. Food could meaningfully grow, lives could be sustained by it. But if that field is never cultivated, the potential never really becomes provision. And that's exactly the life that many people are living. For almost 6 years, I carried a vision within me, a dream to write a book. But just like many other people carry dreams and visions, it stayed buried because, of course, responsibilities were real. Sometimes when life gets so loud, the dreams go quiet. And I'm sure you can relate with this. There's always something inside you right now that you're supposed to be producing, either a platform, a book, an idea, just using your gift to serve the world. But the busyness of life oftentimes pushes it further away down the line. I almost have even forgotten about my own 6-year dream, and something happened. I met somebody who became my mentor, and just the conversations that I had led to something powerful. It rekindled that dream. I was so excited about it. And then, of course, what did I do? I got to work. And so I did just exactly what anybody else would do. I started to write, spend late nights, hours. I was editing, refining, just making it good. And eventually I launched it. It was a successful book launch. I had published, I had put it on Amazon, I put it on different platforms online. And then I started to watch and see what will happen thereafter. That's when the silence started. There wasn't any explosion, right? There wasn't any wave of attention, no flood of sales, just absolute silence. That silence taught me more than any bestseller could ever do. I had done the work, and that was just half the work. A message I believed in so much that I knew that the world would resonate with. It didn't respond the way I imagined. For a moment, I felt, okay, this looks like work I have put in. Maybe this looks like a hobby right now because it's not producing the results I wanted. Maybe I overestimated. At the end of the day, I had done only half the work. I got introduced to a book coach, and that's when I realized that creation, impact, and monetization are not the same thing. Not even close. Creating something meaningful is beautiful, and building a system that actually allows people to leverage it is a completely different skill. So when writing the book was an act of me expressing what was inside of me. Selling the book is another skill on its own, another positioning, another mindset, another different level of systems that I needed to learn. I'm going to break down the steps for you on how you can take your creative ideas and fulfill it. Think about it like a ladder that has 5 rungs to climb onto. So I'm going to give you 5 actionable steps. So when you have your idea, you know exactly what you want to do. For me, it was me helping professionals who feel that they're called to do more, to help them to identify and activate it. You have to turn that idea into something that you own, which I call intellectual property. For me, it is developing a framework, a book that can help people as a guide, and a program to go as well, so that they can actually walk through these steps to do it. So when you have that as your offer, that's your intellectual property, it should contain what will help somebody else get transformed. Who does it help? What's the result you hope to produce? If it's a book, what is it going to do for the person, right? If it's a course, whatever that is, identify these things and then build a system around it. Because if there's no system, you will not be able to monetize and work outside of it. A a system that will generate audience, that will bring conversion, that will create trust. These were the steps that I missed in the first place. Once that system works, you can then amplify it by scaling it. When you scale it, and that's when you begin to make impact beyond you. This shift is what transformed everything for me. So your book idea, your product, your course, or anything that you have needs to go through the proof of concept, build the trust, establish the authority, and then the doors start to open. The real question is, are you creating or are you building systems that you can monetize? Are you making impact by doing so? Because this is exactly what you need to do. So tell me in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. Are you just a creator, or have you found a meaningful way to monetize? And if you haven't done so, if you haven't found a real way to reach out to those who need it, then definitely reach out to me. Send me a comment and reach out, and I'll be sure to provide you with guidance on how you can take your idea from just being an idea into something tangible that people can benefit from. I'll keep bringing you insights to help you discover your gifts and help you live in your spotlight. Until next time, keep shining.